Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the second video in this series, which is the dividers and printing out recipes and stuff like that. I have some of the dividers here that I've started, and I have a bunch of tabs here that I cut out earlier with my tab punch board. And then I started recipes and I started copy dyeing them. And I got this isn't a divider, it was just something to add into the baking one. The dessert one. So I hope you enjoy the video. Let's get started on making the dividers. Hey guys, it's the weekend again, so I'm back at it. I'm just printing out my recipes. Since they're half size, they're a little smaller, so I was trying to make them as big as possible and still fit on a half size sheet. So I ended up doing it as a 6x9 instead of a 5.5 by 8.5. That prints it a little bit bigger. So I just got some of them here. My favorite recipes that I like to make. So I just wanted to show you that. And then I'm printing my chili recipe next. So I already cut the paper in half and then just feed it into the printer. I am also copy dyeing some paper. I need to do the dividers too. It's like really easy to print on the half sheet. Just change your settings to, on mine it's user defined. I'm using my laser printer so that when I copy dye it, it doesn't fade or it doesn't smear. Okay, so here's just a couple, a little bit to get me started. Like I said, these are some of my favorite recipes that I make all the time. So I still have to do other recipes like breakfast, desserts, and stuff like that. But I just wanted to get my dinner ones started, and that way I can copy dye them, and then I will do the rest later. And I do need to, like I said, get started on the dividers as well. I already have the paper cut out for those. Let me just go ahead and copy dye these. Okay, so I already have some coffee here that I was using earlier. So just go ahead and stick them down. I was filming a TikTok earlier showing how I do this. Like I was saying in there, this is not how I always do it. This is just like a quick way to get it done. It's cold outside today, so I can't, put it outside till dry. And so I'm just doing it like this to get it done and show you one way to do it. I dyed some paper like a couple weeks ago. That was like the first time I ever did it, so it was like kind of messy. It still turned out pretty cool. Okay, I'm gonna finish up these last few and I'll be right back. I'll work on the divider. Okay, so I'm making tabs. I think I have the tab punch board from We Are Memory Keepers. So I did this one with that, because you can do small, medium, or large, and I did a medium. And then I did one with the We Are Memory Keepers envelope punch board. It looks like this, and I think I like this one better. So I'm gonna make a couple tabs, the same color craft paper that I am doing the dividers in. So I need to score these. I need to score it 1 inch. And then you put this in here on the side tabs and put it in. It's too small. Oops. Okay, that works. Take that out. And then you go to the size that you want over here. Like I said, I want medium and punch. Okay, so I made a couple different ones, or well, a bunch of the same ones like this one, like I did before. And then I just used the rest of the scraps that I had to make little ones. These are probably the ones I'll use. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I need to decorate the dividers. Can't think straight today. A couple different things I wanted to put on some of them. Like I said, I'm going to put this one on one of them because it's too big to do anything else with. I made it a little too big, so it's going to go sideways like that. So I'm going to go ahead and cut some of these out, and then we'll see where we want to put them and which ones we want to put them on. Might tear some of them too, just to make it look a little more vintage. The ones that are probably a little more intricate, I don't feel like cutting. This one I'll probably do as like one piece. And I think I'll tear her out. That one. We cut these out. I'm gonna tear that one out too. Gonna like it. Oh. I'm not gonna do this all nice and neat. Okay, so I'm gonna got those all cut out. I'm gonna go ahead and I think cut this one out, and it might tear that one out and that one, and then cut the rest out. Okay, so I'm gonna stress them a little bit, and then I will glue them onto the dividers. I guess I'll just figure out which ones I want where. This one, I'm just gonna glue them on. I'll figure it out later. So let me distress it first. Okay, so I went ahead and inked these up. I don't know which ones are gonna go where. This one might be dinner, and then this one, I have no idea what this one's gonna be. But I need to find some more images to put on them to kind of go with whatever they're going to be. Like I said, I think I'm gonna do, I was thinking probably breakfast, like main dishes, and then dessert, and then sides. I have the one recipe that the taco seasoning recipe. I'm not sure where to put that one. Could go in dinner. I'm gonna go ahead and put these on here. Try not to put it too close to the edge because I have to punch there too. There, that's cute. And then the tab will go on the sides. I think this will be dinner, or main dishes. Breakfast will go first, main dishes. So the desserts, I think baking ones like this one and this one will go on there. The chocolate one too. Those two. Not sure if I'm gonna put anything else on this one yet. Go ahead and ink these two up. This one will be the desserts. So that's mostly baking stuff. I'm just going back and distressing the edges of this one. I forgot earlier. I'm not sure if I'm gonna put any like stamps or anything on this one. This one here is, I added some stamps. It says baked with love and a pie, and then the chocolate sign, I guess. So that one's done pretty much. I think that's the only one that's done. I don't know if I'm gonna add any more to this one. I'm gonna have to print some stuff out. A lot of the stuff I get from Old Design Shop or Graphics Berry, and then a lot of my other stuff I get from Creative Fabrica. I have a subscription, really affordable. Well, they have deals usually like for Christmas and everything. They had really good deals. I definitely need to add something else to this one. Also didn't think about it. I should probably decorate the other side too. Yeah, I need more stuff. So I think I'm gonna stop for now till I get more stuff downloaded or printed out. So I will see you back here later. Hey guys, welcome back. Been a couple days. I've been working on the dividers a little bit today. I know I was supposed to be filming it. I'm sorry. I didn't know like what direction I wanted to go. So I finally figured it out. And so I finished the main dishes, side dishes, and the desserts ones. I still have breakfast and salads to do. Anyway, so yeah, I got this little vintage lady, really cute, from Old Design Shop, a die that I cut out with my Sizzix, a stamp of a cutting board. I colored it in because it was like open here in the middle, and I didn't like that, so I just took a brown brush marker and colored it in. And then just like part of a recipe stamp that I had that I just stamped on there, and vintage stove, and then just like some vintage writing. For that one, I still have to do something on the back. The side dishes one, I didn't really know what to do because I had this big thing, the herbs or spices. Like I said, I printed out too big, so I wanted to use it. So I just put a vintage lace stamp here, and then like some measurements here. I thought was cute. Another faded recipe stamp here. Didn't do much with that one. And then on the back I put this herb, which is the same as a picture up here. So it just shows you like what all herbs are good for, which I thought was cool. And then this is the dessert one. I just thought this was a cute little mixer, like old vintage hand mixer, some baking powder, and some stamps of like just dessert stuff. So I'm gonna start the breakfast one. I think I'm just gonna cut this out and put it on. I don't really know what to do with the breakfast one. I figured, you know, stuff like this, waffles and pancakes would be better for that. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut this out. Trying to be pretty simple with most of these, and this was going to be one that I punched and put in there, but that I don't know what to do with the divider, so then I'll figure out something else to put on the inside. And I cut the corners on my cover for this, so I did cut the corners on the other ones, mostly because of tabs on the ends. There would have been a little piece sticking out. So let me go ahead and do that right now. I have to like look at this to make sure it's actually working right, because when I don't, it doesn't work. Where's my breakfast tab? I'm going to be punching this side. I might have to put it over the top. I went ahead and put the tab on just so I can see where to put it. But yeah, so that's the divider for breakfast. That's what I got so far. I typed up my salsa recipe because I made some salsa today. I typed out the recipe for that, and printed it on coffee dyed paper already. I've just been mostly working on ephemera for it and like the tabs and everything. So like once I get the dividers done, it's pretty much just getting the recipes and putting them in and putting it together. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and continue tomorrow, or maybe do some more ephemera, and then I've got to get this book finished up. So I will see you in the morning. Okay, I'm back a little sooner than I thought I would be. I wanted to show you the ephemera that I printed out earlier. Sorry, I cut it out before I showed you. Yeah, these are the ones I printed out for the salad divider. Salad dressing ad and some vegetables. I don't know how many salad stuff. Like, I like salad. So, and I know there's a lot of salad recipes on my Pinterest board. Some of the stuff I like ripping it out and making it look like it's old. Yeah, there was another tip I wanted to give you that I figured out. Like I was saying on my Procreate. Some of the other ones that I did had a white background. Yeah, this one here, these had white backgrounds. And so I wanted to print it on the craft cardstock. But if I did, I wasn't sure if it would come out white. So I just put a background, like I said, of old paper that I had from Creative Fabrica. One here. This lady and these two. Yeah, these ones I saw a YouTube video on how to like remove the background, and you just trace around it on Procreate, which is time consuming. So that's what I did on these ones, and I figured out, like I was saying, that I could use a piece of graphic, like a digital, old piece of paper I got from Creative Fabrica, and just put it in the background. I'll have to do a tutorial on that and on how I did it and show you if you're interested. Okay, so I found some more images on old design shop of salad stuff. Like I said, I wasn't sure if I wanted to use this one. I'm definitely going to use this one because these both are the Yacht Club Manual of Salads. Apparently cookbook. And then this one's from there too. Yacht Club chicken salad, Yacht Club tomato salad, and Yacht Club lettuce salad. So I thought that would be cool to put this one on the front. This maybe like that. Go ahead and glue that down, and then these two are gonna go on the inside, on the other side. And this one will be done. Oh, that's cute. I like it. Probably won't put a pocket on this one. I have a pocket on the inside of the cover, so I can always put new recipes for those sections. There's that one. That one was easy. Okay, so now I'm gonna go order my groceries for tomorrow. It's 12:30 in the morning, so I'm gonna go ahead and sign off for tonight, and I will see you in the morning to figure out what to do with the inside of the dividers. See you tomorrow. Good morning, guys. Started working on my dividers again, and I forgot to start filming. Anyway, I didn't get very far. I just started making a pocket for, this is the main dishes one. I figured that was probably going to be the one that was going to be getting the most recipes, so I knew I was going to need like a bigger, more sturdy pocket. So I'm just using a piece of extra cardstock. So I just cut it, and I'm just gonna put it like this. I'm probably just gonna leave it or like open like this on one end. I might sew on it just to make it cuter and more sturdy. And then I think I'm gonna use the potatoes that I wanted to use on the side dishes one, because potatoes aren't just side dishes. Like a lot of my main dishes, most of my main dishes have potatoes in them. So I figured I could put that there. Then just put some other stuff. Yeah, so I'm gonna glue this down and then probably sew it. And I cut it a little bit. I punched it with my disc bound punch, and then I just cut it a little short of that so that I wouldn't have to punch through that too. And I'm just using Fabri-Tac. I just got this recently. I like it. I need to get the glitter glue, but as everybody says, it's kind of expensive. Maybe edge. I rounded the corner mostly just because I accidentally used the wrong punch, but I did want to round it anyway, so it makes it easier to get the papers in and out and they don't get stuck on the corner. So let that dry. But I'm gonna go ahead and let that one dry. I'll glue that on after, and then I will work on the breakfast one, or maybe desserts and breakfast. I have this that I was talking about yesterday that I think is so cute. Just a little doily I had. I have like a bunch of doily die cuts. Definitely want to use this because this is cute. I don't know if I need a pocket on this one because I probably won't be putting too many extra recipes for breakfast. I think I'm gonna put this one here and then put that there and have some stamps, so like coffee and some like a teapot that I might put on there. Once I finish all these projects, my next project is to make a book for all my stamps and dies and stuff. I've been wanting to do that, like the recipe book and that, for forever. And I actually even have all the stuff for the stamp and die book already. I'm gonna do the magnets. I'm tired of taking the stamps in and out like this. I know I don't have to. I have all kinds of projects that I want to do. I got these cute little stamps here too, but they're kind of small, so I was thinking I could stamp them on a piece of paper or cardstock and then take a picture of it and put it in Procreate and make them bigger. These are like planner stamps, but I wanted to use the first coffee for this one. There's one here that says coffee, so I might put that next to it. Maybe I don't need to. Not that bad. Probably shouldn't do that because I don't want to mess it up. Oh, good. Didn't mess it up. There. That's cute. Now, what can I put here? So I cut out this. Thought that would be cute in there. I think I'm just going to stick it in the little pocket. I'm not going to glue it down. It's too big to like have it out like that. So I'll just stick it in the pocket. And it's cute. I think this one is done. I just need to punch it. I forgot to ink this one. Okay, that one's done. Okay, let's go back to the main dishes one. I'm gonna go change out my thread and sew it. So I sewed around the edges. I ended up going over it twice because I went from the back side the first time so I could see what I was doing. And I didn't like the way it looked on the front side, so I just went back over it again on the front. And I was just playing with my sewing machine to see which stitches I liked, and I found one that does a double stitch, which is cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue the potatoes on. And then I have some cute stuff. Got some cake, and I do want to put this stamp on here. I wanted to put it on the front, but it wouldn't fit anywhere, so because I was gonna put it here and it's too big and it would cover up the pie. So I do want to put this on there somewhere. But I got the cake. I took this piece of craft paper just that I tore off from one of the other images and took some of my vintage photo Mod Podge that I made and just put some over the top of it to make it a little darker, and then I just inked the edges a little more, and I'm gonna put it behind this one. Just put it like that. I was hoping it would stick out more, maybe like that. And then I'm just gonna put this one here. I think I'm just gonna call it done. Damn. That looks like a big bird. I definitely want to do something for the, like all the Thanksgiving recipes. Oh yeah, I wanted to do this stamp though. So I might do this up here, or maybe down here. Anyway, but yeah, I have this pumpkin pie that I like to stick in the Thanksgiving section when I do it. There's like tons of Thanksgiving stuff on either Old Design Shop or Graphics Fairy. I think I've already downloaded it, but okay, so I think that's it for this one. Let me go ahead and stamp this. No, let's do it down here. Can't make up my mind. That's cute. Okay, I say that all the time, don't I? Everything's cute. I'm gonna do spaghetti on the dinner one. I mean the main dish one, because I love spaghetti. And I found a cute vintage image of a woman making spaghettis, but there's a wine glass. I found some wine images too. I might add that, but yeah, I think this is it for this one. Okay, I got the images printed out. I printed them a little bigger than I wanted to. I never know how big to print them, so I ended up just tearing around the edges so that I could still use it. So I printed out this lady that's making spaghetti. Like I said, spaghetti is one of my favorite dishes, so I wanted to have that on there. And then I also printed out some like wine image and wine cork, or a cork remover, or whatever you call it. I'm a wine drinker and I like to drink wine when I eat spaghetti. And I also like to cook and put the wine in the spaghetti. Yeah, let's go ahead and put these on. Oh, let me ink it first. That's why I had that over there. I did print this one on craft cardstock just to give it a little more of a vintage book because she was really like brightly colored. I thought it would like knock down some of the color by printing it on craft paper, and it did. It looks more vintage, which is good. Sometimes it's a good thing when you make a mistake and like make it too big and you can just rip it up and use it anyway. And then I got this little wine glass stamp that I'm going to use, and I'm going to use maybe this. I need to do a sample stamp to see what color that comes out. If not, I have some darker red over here. Okay, so I printed it out again, a little bit smaller this time. Okay, so I got all the dividers done for now. I'm not sure if I'll add anything to them. They're unofficially done. So this is the breakfast one you saw, and the main dishes. I'm not sure how I feel about that. If I don't like it, I can cover it up with something. Side dishes, and salads, and dessert. They are all punched. I just punched the cover, and the back cover was punched already. So I'm gonna go ahead and I need to start putting together the book. Okay, so this is the end of this video for the dividers. So the next one will just be probably just a flip through. I don't think I'm gonna do anything else. Like mostly now it's just adding the stuff in. So I think I'm just gonna do a flip through video and then that'll be it. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please stay tuned for the flip through. Okay, I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye.